So, how about a toast?
To the A-list! And the commission!
Cheers!
So, tell me, what's your theory? The Elder Dragons must migrate to the New World for some reason. After running the research commission for 40-odd years, the Guild's itching for an answer. They say the Fifth Fleet's got the best shot at cracking this case, and I agree!
Keep it down. Hey, speaking of, A-listers usually operate in teams of 2. Have you sat down with your partner yet?
Listen to that. Getting rough out there. The waves are picking up. That's gotta mean landfall. You're on the A-list, right? Huh. Meowdy-do. I'm not psychic, but I do have pretty good ears. Ah, put her there. I happen to be an A-lister myself. Whoa, anybody there? Oh, hey, it's you! Look what happened to the ship! We have to do something! It's not safe here! This way! The new world. What's this? Somebody must have set up this camp. I found this in the tent. It has a map in it. Well, part of one at least. Looks like we're right around here. The Research Commission's base of operations is here. This is where our ship was supposed to dock. For now, I think it would be best if we make our way to base. The map should help us find our way. Look, the Research Commission's headquarters. Come on, let's get going. According to the map, to get to HQ, we need to... These Aptonoths seem every bit as docile as the ones back home. It looks like we need to go around. Something's up. The scout flies are gathering. What a weird plant. There's one over here, too. Come on, I think I found the way back to base. I had the scout flies memorize my scent earlier. If you lose sight of me, just follow the scout flies, and they'll lead you right to me. We can push our way through these vines. Easy there. Don't pick a fight if you don't have a weapon. We need to hide. Come on, this way. Hurry! Quietly. Quietly. Okay, the coast is clear. Let's get going while we still can. Nothing can stop us. What is this track? There's more over there. Let's check it out.
Don't mind me. This way, hurry.
Okay, let's go.
Move! Move! That is not good. What are you waiting for? Get over here! Hey,
You all right?
let's go.
Okay. Wow.
Amazing, ain't it? Just look at this gate. It's like nature meant for us to build a Stera right here.
Stera. I like it.
The rest of the Fifth are already here. You're the last to arrive.
Okay, set him down here. Take it
I'll need
nice
to
and...
tape up your shoulder. Hold still for a bit.
Hey, you guys made it!
Be right back. You're alive.
Had it rough, huh?
Hey,
When we couldn't find you two, we were starting to sweat bullets.
you scared us. We were talking about going out to look for you.
All's well that ends well.
Hey, we need a hand.
Sorry.
Come on.
Catch you later.
This here's our trade yard. I guess the name says it all.
Look at all the people. The stuff.
Incredible, right? We've got it all here. We've got hunters to do all the exploring, scholars to do the research, technicians to keep them going. This place is the beating heart of the Commission. Wait here a sec. Commander, I found him.
Welcome to Astera. Your reputations precede you. Well, off you go.
Okay, I'll give you the grand tour. Let's start by looking for your Palico. This is our stockpile. They carry most of the basic necessities.
You should drop by later to see what they have.
Next is the smithy. It's this way. Over here. You were the Commission's 5th Fleet, right? The old man in charge, my grandfather, was with the 1st. That was a long time ago. Me? I'm not with any fleet. Born and bred right here. Never even been to the old world. Here's our smithy. This is where you can craft weapons and armor. You'll be here a lot.
Wow! Look at this place. Want to check it out? Ooh, it's toasty in here.
Want to get going?
The canteen? I am so there.
Over here. This here's our canteen.
Hey, over there! Hey, you! I knew you'd pull through.
Right. They're calling for a council. Come on.
Yeah.
Now that you are all here, let us begin council. After tracking a migrating Elder Dragon across the sea, the 5th Fleet have finally arrived in Astera. Give them a warm welcome. They're a fine group, worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
This here is the Commission's core team. You should all get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
Now, down to business. The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros, a huge monster with a mountain of fire upon its back. The Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time, altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake. Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason?
With the 5th's help, we will find the missing link.
Here, here. Now we're talking!
Hunters, for the time being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jagras problem and securing Astera. Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat. Find out what makes them tick, and we'll go from there.
Right. We're on it, sir.
Everyone else, You know the drill. Make sure these hunters have everything they need.
Now we're talking!
You two, make it a priority to learn how we do things around here. You'll find good teachers, so don't be afraid to ask.
You heard him. Stick with me and you'll have no problems.
The Fifth's banner promises a change in the wind. It's your job to fulfill that promise. All right, dismissed.
Mm-hmm. Over here. We've placed some basic gear for you in that equipment box. Make sure to choose a weapon that suits you.
A close-range weapon that facilitates fluid combos and evasion.
Want to get going?
Once you're ready, head to the canteen. I'll be there waiting with a quest.
You can get more familiar with your weapons at the training area. Just talk to the housekeeper to get started. Handlers sort through the Research Commission's leads. And the ones they deem worth our attention become quests.
Hey!
Over here!
Now that's hunting. What this world needs is harmony.
My.
Hey! Right on time. Oh, yeah. What are we waiting for? The new world awaits. All right, this is our first job. Let's do a quick review of quest rules. Rule number 1, complete the objective to complete the quest. Easy, right? Each quest has an objective. You can't consider the quest done until you complete that objective. Our current objective is to eliminate a specified number of Jagras. Let's check the map. We ran into some Jagras on the way to base. The small monsters, remember? I think we saw them somewhere around here. Want to check it out? Rule number 2, use the supply box. The Commission supplies us with a loadout of certain items for each quest. They're in the supply box over there. Have a look and decide what you should take along. Ready to go. Oh yeah. Hey, partner.
Want to get going? Uh-huh. Be careful. Ready your weapon before attacking. Keep in mind that what you're able to do depends on whether or not your weapon is drawn. Hey! When you're investigating or gathering items, you'll generally want to keep your weapon sheathed.
I'll mark gathering sites and monster positions on the wildlife map for you.
You can use that as slinger ammo. Great for getting a monster's attention or creating a distraction. You can gather honey and mix it with a potion to make mega potions. Over here!
A pack of Jagras! Those are the monsters we're after!
Let's see how you hold up when you're on your own. They're on the run. Don't let them get away. Grab all the monster materials you can. You can use them at the smithy. Over here! Oops. Use whatever you can. The long sword is a close-range weapon designed for cutting attacks. Gather your spirit to increase its power. Your weapon is losing its sharpness. Create some distance, then use a whetstone. Keep it together, okay? Okay, let's head home and report back to the old man.
Good to see you.
Uh-huh.
And listen up.
All right. Now that you've got some materials, why don't we head over to the smithy to see what you can do with them? Oh, hello.
There you are, Fiver.
Greetings.
Yes? I'll be here.
Hey there, partner. Ah! You can pick up quests from the quest board, too. It lists the same quests that I've got, so don't worry about having to check 2 places. We're on the hunt! Okay, our job is to cull a certain number of Kestodon. Recently, their numbers have been getting out of hand.
Want to get going? Ah, there we are. Those, my friend, are Kestodon. Let's see you take him out on your own. Be careful. Not bad. All right, let's look for another group. Be careful. The Kestodon are the least of your worries. There are a lot bigger monsters lurking in this forest. The endemic life around here can come in handy during a hunt. Try to learn as much as you can about them. Over here! Over here!
Oh.
Over here! Huh. Be careful. That just about wraps up our work here. Wait. Hey, come here. I think I found something. Over here! Here. Look at those Kestodon. Something's up with them. Now, now!
Gotcha! All right, partner. New assignment incoming. Take down that Great Jagras. If you're not ready, you can return to base and take on the Great Jagras quest later.
Wanna get going? If you need to call your friends for help, go to the menu and select SOS Flare to signal them. And you're going to need friends when you go up against some of the tougher monsters. In order for the scout flies to better track a target monster, we need to keep finding traces of it. Like footprints, for example. Good. You're turning up a lot of clues. Okay. We've tracked the Great Jagras enough for the scout flies to lead us to it.
Oh.
You're less likely to lose sight of a monster if you use the focus camera. Land your claw on a monster to grapple to it. If you're clever, you can use the slinger to distract monsters. You can use the slinger with your weapon. Look for the perfect moment, then fire. He drops some slinger at it. See? The spot you hit has been softened up. That's a piercing pot. Now the slinger at it. That's able to pierce the thick shell. Watch out when a monster's enraged. It's better to hold off on your claw until things calm down a bit.
Be ready for some vicious attacks.
Look, the monster's almost done for. Chances are... Okay, let's head back and report to the old man.
I think we got a lead.
Maybe. Let's check it out. Well, you were right. There's our mark. Something's got him agitated. Look over there. What in the heck is that? I've never seen anything like it.
You think it's from Zora Magdaros?
I'd like to find out. But we better report back first. All right?
I see.
Uh-huh. Want to get going?
Once the camp is set up, you can go after that Puke Puke.
I wonder where the resource center is.
Ha!
Oh, you are too good to me. Don't let me down.
Okay, let's get this expedition underway. Meet me at the gate.
Good luck.
You can embark on an expedition just by heading out through the gate. Right now, we're in Astera. If you want to go on an expedition, open your world map and choose your destination. For this expedition, we need to head to the ancient forest. We can expand expeditions as we delve further into the new world. Pretty good incentive to explore, right?
let's look for the campsite.
If I get to the campsite first, or if you're lost, open up your map or use your scout flies to track me. Whenever you leave the base without signing up for a quest, you'll go on an expedition. There's no time limit or cap on how many times you're allowed to faint, which means you can explore to your heart's content. Over here.
Hello.
Let's report our findings to everyone at the resource center when we get back. You can assign a target destination for your scout flies on the map. Hey, partner!
Sending a monster flying into a wall will leave it wide open to attack. You move around while grappled to a monster. Got you trapped. Wait for a chance to escape. You're bound to get one. Claw attacks to the head will change a monster's course. Now's your chance. Hit it with all you've got. Move around while grappled to a monster. Burn through your stamina. That's a bomb pop. Powerful type of slinger ammo that can do some serious damage. Dodge their attacks. You don't want to take hits like that head on.
ability will stun you, meaning you won't be able to move.
Keep a close eye on your stamina. Grappling onto a monster will burn through it in a hurry. Scatter, not a slinger at it. It's good for staggering monsters. Over here!
You're paralyzed. You'll have to wait for it to wear off. Not that you have a choice. Dodge their attacks. You don't want to take hits like that head on.
Oh.
Over here!
Ooh, yeah!
Over here!
I think we could build the camp here. Let's ask the head honchos.
Over here! Over here!
Your wildlife map keeps track of where you are and where the scout flies are taking you. You can also use it to keep tabs on monsters.
Over here! Well, if we don't take care of that pest, the camp won't last a night.
Oh yeah,
To return to base from an expedition,
That reminds me. Have a good one. That reminds me.